And then if I... And there goes the lid. Hello and welcome to Channel 2S. I'm your host, Second Soundwave. So last Saturday, Gundam Unicorn debuted on Toonami, which was very awesome. It's always good to see Gundam back on US airwaves. So I thought in honor of that, we should take a look at and unbox the only Gundam Unicorn kit I currently have in my backlog, and that is the high-grade Universal Century Silver Bullet. Now, if you look down here at the bottom of the box, you'll notice this isn't exactly a Unicorn kit, this is a Unicorn MSV kit. Now you might be wondering, why is this listed as an MSV kit? I saw the Silver Bullet in the OVA, it was that suit that Gail-chan used at the end. Actually no, that was a customized unit. Gail-chan's Silver Bullet, as you can see here, does have different colors. The gray is darker, and the bluish areas are more of a kind of bluish green than a pure blue. Although they're kind of teal on this one, it's more of a difference between blue teal and green teal. And also his beam sabers are blue instead of yellow. But for some odd, bizarre, unimaginable reason, the version you actually see in the animated OVA was released as a premium Bandai model. And the version from MSV that nobody had ever heard of or cared about before, they released as a mass retail release. So yeah, bit of funky marketing going on there. Bandai did that a lot back in, what was this, 2014? 2014, yes. 2014, 2015, that's when we got a lot of those really odd P-Bandai choices, like releasing the Master Grade Phoenix as a retail release, and then making the Banshee Norm P-Bandai, and I still haven't forgiven Bandai for doing that. But that's enough of that for now. Let's just focus on the kit and the awesome box art that is on the front. Here you can see one Silver Bullet here in the background firing off its hand. And he's looking pretty cool. He's looking neat there. And then if you pull back to the front, you can see the main Silver Bullet there, firing that awesome beam cannon he has on his shield. And unfortunately, since this is a 2014 model, we don't have a translation for any of the text in the box, which means that the block of story information we see right here is completely indecipherable unless you speak Japanese. But if you go over here to the left, you can see the front and back of the finished model. You look over here, you can see some nice artwork of the Silver Bullet along with some tech specs for the mobile suit. And then on the top, we have a whole collage of action shots of the Silver Bullet. He has a very cool looking yellow beam saber. I always do like yellow beam sabers, although I really would have preferred those blue beam sabers that Gail-chan's custom came with. As you can see, he's got a very basic looking Federation rifle. He's got actually some Result Type C-esque missile pods on his back. Those are kind of cool. I like that. And then if you go down here, they're showing off the kind of wired quasi-Saikamu system in his arms. Wired weapons tend to be not very good, at least from my personal experience, but this one's got a stand, so maybe it'll be a little bit better. As you can see, we have more missile pods that open up on this guy because he is absolutely loaded with weapons. And if you look up here at the bottom of this picture, you can see he has those little round things that come out as well. It's been a while since I've seen the OVA. I don't remember exactly what those did, but I do remember him activating pretty much every single one of these weapons and basically throwing everything he had at the Sinanju, or at least Gail-chan did in his custom one, and I remember it being one of my favorite moments from episode 7. Here you can see a pair of Silver Bullets teaming up on the Unicorn Gundam while it is in Unicorn mode. I'm sure that little bit of red text there explains why they're doing that. I personally don't know, it probably has to do with something from the novel. Okay, so with the top of the box off, we can finally dive in and take a look at the runners. So the first bag's right here, and right off the bat, yeah, this guy has a lot of stickers. I was already familiar with all these blue stickers. I'm not really surprised by those. I am surprised by all these white stickers, though I kind of wasn't expecting to see that. Next here we can see this nice clear yellow runner for the beam sabers. Behind it we have some frame parts. I can see an open hand right there, and I like that. I really do wish more modern kits came with open hands. They kind of seem to be skimping on that lately. We have more frame parts back here. And next bag here we have a big sheet of polycaps. And then we also have the light gray armor. I apologize for the glare. I'm still getting used to having an actual lighting setup, so there might be some weird lighting hiccups here and there, but we got bottoms of feet, we got tops of feet. If we look over here, we can see the chest, we can see the top of the shield. And then if we flip it over, you can see the head, parts of the cannon, parts of the torso, the V-fin, just a bunch of cool stuff. And then for the next bag here, right in top, we can see the wires that are going to be used for the quasi-Saikamu system. We have some more white parts. Looks like there's going to be a couple cool panel lining opportunities on here, so I'm definitely looking forward to that. Although I won't be able to panel line them immediately since my current lining marker is kind of sort of dried up, and the next one won't be coming until my next batch of Gunpla, which shouldn't be here until probably sometime next week. So might have to wait a lot. I cannot speak today. I might have to wait a while to line this guy, but it should be worth it because it looks like he's got some really cool detail on him. We got the parts for those little round things that were in his back. We got some backpack parts. This is looking very cool. We have one more little bag here, and this has a little runner. This got some leg armor. And then we have a very pretty shade of blue here. I really like this blue. And I love how they used to do this. And I think they actually still do this on the Revive kits. There's one single teeny tiny little runner with the visor for the Jigen face. That's so cool. I love it when they go through the trouble to make a little tiny little piece just so they can have a clear visor. Totally worth it. So now for a quick browse through the manual that is in the bottom of the box. We can see on the front a picture here of the completed kit. I can already see where some of those big blue stickers are going in. They look like they're pretty flat surfaces, so I'm not too worried about the longevity of those. Go over to the back. We have a color guide that is unfortunately not translated, but if you're smart, you could probably figure it out. That same bit of story information, a lot of the same pictures we already saw in the box, not going to dwell on that. And then we have another action shot of it. I think this is a new shot. Actually, nope, this is more pictures from the box. We've already seen these. And then we have little kind of cross-sell advertisements for the rest of the Unicorn MSV kits. We have the Delta Kai, which for a long time was a kit that I really, really wanted, and then I discovered just how much it parts formed and just how much it was stickers, and I no longer wanted it. And then the rest of the manual is just building instructions, and holy crap, that is a lot of stickers. Wow. Okay. This'll be fun. So there you go, guys. HGUC Silver Bullet. That's what's in the box. Leave a like if you enjoyed this video and stick around because I will be building this kit all throughout the week and hopefully I'll have it reviewed by next Saturday. But anyway, if you want to stick around, if you want to not miss that, I would recommend subscribing by either hitting the button that you see popping up on the screen right about now or clicking the button either below or beside the video depending on whether you're on desktop or mobile. Be sure to share this video with your friends, and as always, I'm your host, Second Soundwave, and I'll see you next time.